Hello and welcome to Incomplete Geeks, a gay geek podcast where we talk about all sorts of geeky things. Sometimes our knowledge is exceptional and other times it's a little bit...
incomplete.
That's John, I'm Nick. Is that pink kryptonite in your pants or are you just gay for Superman?
That was silly. I did like it. Although I'm disappointed you didn't say that our knowledge is at times super.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Well, that just shows how incomplete we are. Like,
We can put that in there.
Failed. Couldn't even do that right. So hey, we're gonna talk about Superman.
We've just lost 3 followers because of our mess up of our...
God damn it.
Down to 4 now. Yeah, let's talk about Superman.
Let's talk about Superman. Like, we talked about big releases and like what we're expecting from this year, and the linchpins of comic book films are Superman and Fantastic Four going well.
Yeah.
And so we've had one, and
we haven't, obviously, if you're listening to this and you haven't seen it, we're going to spoil things. And if you are a regular listener to us, first of all, we appreciate you. But second of all,
thanks, guys. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. You know that you and I don't talk about it before we come on the air, if you know. So we haven't talked about it at all. So should we do like a 1, 2, 3? How? Like I tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We'll finish the sentence. I thought the movie was blank, and you give like an adjective kind of, and we'll say it at the same time. Do you want to do that? Have you got
just one? Just one word?
Could be like 2 or 3 words. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? I thought
go.
film was... I thought you were going to go at the same time as me.
But it's going to be different.
I don't know, is it? That's why you're saying it at the same time.
Oh,
is that going to work?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Really
fun
good.
but predictable.
Okay.
Okay. So
predictable, really?
Oh, not predictable, but it was good because it's James Gunn, but it's also very James Gunn.
Yeah.
Stylized
for sure.
a bit, which is fine. It's absolutely fine, and it's the flagship of the DC universe. It has to be set the tone for everything, and it was good. But
yeah,
it was a James Gunn superhero film again, and we've had about 7 of them. So
yeah, okay,
it was fine. But you liked it.
I liked it. I thought I settled on really good because I didn't think it was great, but I think I agree. It set the tone for what what he's going to do moving forward. The tone that he's going to set, which I think the bottom line is that it's much more colorful. It's much more fun, like you said, than the previous universe, I guess you could say, and that is good. I think it's a good choice. I think it works. I think there was a lot of stuff in it to have to sort of either know about previously or just dismiss it like, yeah, whatever, I can't really think about that very much right now because the action is going fast. But in the moment, it's like, okay, this is really fun. I'm going along with it. But then afterwards, you think about like, hang on, that was just a lot of stuff going on. I don't think I caught everything. It makes it feel a bit messy. Makes it feel a bit like they're throwing everything at the wall that they can and to see what sticks.
It did feel,
in spite of that, I thought it was really good outing because I mean, it focused on literally Superman, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor to an extent, and then everybody else is definitely periphery. Like there's a lot of characters, but we don't have to give everybody a deep backstory. And I think the fact that they focused on one story they pulled it off, and I think it was in that aspect very good.
Yeah,
which I think we'll get into details as well because there's a lot we could talk about as well.
There's a lot. I just think it was too long as well. I think like with all of these films, you could take 20 minutes out. We didn't need that. Did we need him like in the weird electronic magic river saving that weird CGI baby and all that kind of stuff? I feel that didn't add to your emotional journey, that sort of stuff. It's just put in to ramp up your SFX budget. But
I think that it's funny that you mentioned that moment, that scene, because I think that was probably the low point of the whole movie, which is still, it was just a lot of CGI cartoon. It was sort of like, this is now. There's one point where he's like, I can't get out. Like, okay, we'll just accept that he can't get out himself, so he needs help and whatever. And it's meant to just, it is just a CGI sort of orgasm, so to
Yeah.
speak. And it's just there for the sake of having colors, and oh no, close to death, but we sort of survived it. How? I don't know. I guess he blew breath into the black hole. That makes total sense. No, it didn't. It didn't really work story wise. But considering that's like the low point, and it was still kind of like
Exactly.
it was.
Yes, I agree. That was like where
It
it
didn't
kind of
destroy anything else,
No.
any other part of the film. So it's still a high bar.
kind of yeah.
It's a high average.
Kind of like its slowest like momentum. Like I kind of feel like it lost a little bit of momentum there. But if, like you said, if that's the low point, like it ain't Man of Steel. Come on, like it's much better.
I don't
than
think I was talking to who I forget who I was talking to, but I don't think I actually saw Man of Steel,
Don't worry about it.
and I never will.
You don't need to. You just need to see the gifs of Henry Cavill jogging out of the river where he's like, they do that.
You're gonna send that to me afterwards,
Yes,
right?
I'll post it here. That's all you need.
Down below. Link in the description down below.
That's all you needed.
Yeah, so everything else, because that's a low point. Everything else in the film felt like it was moving towards some story. And then this was just sort of like, oh no, danger, and the dog is around, and the baby is saving the baby. Like, okay, this baby that we never met before, but it was just it didn't move the plot. There was no meaning to it. There's no and therefore no stakes behind it. Whereas everything else is like, oh, he's being captured. Oh, they break into the Fortress of Solitude. Yeah. Oh, they do this. Like everything has a meaning. Like you know why.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think
it's just sort of like it's just scenery.
I think that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. Why it kind of not annoyed me, but I'm like,
yeah, hurry up.
Come on. Let's go. I appreciate the way they started straight in. I'm so happy it wasn't a fucking origin story. We know who Superman is. We know he's an alien. Anything like that sort of stuff. It felt more like it was, well, I'm sure it was, more inspired by Christopher Reeve's films than anything that's happened since then. Like, it feels like a purpose step away from that Snyderverse kind of thing. Which it had to, because... It had to. Stop it.
The fact that, I don't know, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but I don't think that they used John Williams' Superman theme in the in the whole Zack Snyderverse at all. And the fact that it's so prominent in here, even I wasn't really around for all those Superman films. I'd heard of them when I was a kid. Like, my family would watch them. My grandpa, who's had like so many films in his library, it's like he'd watch them, but I wouldn't watch it with him. But I still know that theme.
Yeah.
And I heard it, and it was like every time there was a motif on it, I was like, yeah, I get it. It's Superman. It's like, this is what this film's about. But I don't think the Justice League films or anything like that, did they use that theme? I'm not sure.
I don't remember, and I think I think you'd remember, right?
I think we'd know if it was, but I don't remember. But yeah, so it's definitely nostalgic to those films, and the fact that we love that those films kind of created a film franchise for Superman, and all the color, and like not all the films were great, but they're all memorable.
Well, they started comic book films in the 70s. That's the start of comic book films, was the Superman stuff. So without them, none of this that we talk about would have happened. And again, like, yeah, I remember seeing them. I don't remember anything about them or watching them.
You can visualize what he looks like.
I can see it. I remember like watching one of them, but I have no idea what happened in it.
Sure.
I remember the Supergirl
like flies around the world backwards to reverse time.
To undo, like reverse time to save Lois from like a chasm, that kind of foul thing.
Silly. So they were always silly. What are we complaining about?
It's a comic book. It's allowed to be silly. Yeah,
exactly. So the fact that it's a comic book, and comic books are so literally like colorful generally, and like we're translating that into a screen, it does bring that comic book joy to the screen. In a film like Justice League or Man of Steel, whatever, they try to do something different, which you can do. Like we've seen Christopher Nolan's Batman do that completely differently, but it succeeded in it wasn't trying to do something else. Like it knew that it was just being a dark turn. And the thing is, like, Batman is a very dark character as well, and there's comic books that are dark, so they could base it on that comic book. Whereas Superman is colorful, he's bonkers, he wears like this weird blue and red suit, and let's have fun with it.
I mean, yeah,
I think they did.
That's the whole point about the dichotomy between those two. And I think because Robert Pattinson's Batman is getting the Batman gets to be its own separate universe. Like he's saying, like didn't James say, he's like, I'm not going to reboot it. It can be its own separate thing. It doesn't have to link up. Just let that be a thing. If you want gritty and noir, there you go. But if you want comic book here, I think
did he say something recently about that, or was it just
no? When he was doing the lineup, it's like I'm not going to try and make everything interconnect because then it just gets shit and messy.
That makes sense, and I think that they did the same. They said the same thing about the Arrowverse as well, where all the TV universe and the animated ones as well. Like these are all different takes on the same characters.
I don't think you need to mix it. But then, does that mean there won't be a Batman?
There will be a Batman.
Or there'll be two Batmans. There'll be a Robert Pattinson Batman and a James Gunn Batman. That's fucking stupid.
I don't know what they're going to do.
Two Batmans coming out. That's dumb. But we'll hold our critique for the Batman thing. Let's talk about. I
don't know. Well,
David.
I did read an article that obviously they're already continuing with these. It was in the New York Times actually, where how they basically relaunched this franchise and it sort of revitalized Warner Brothers as a studio. This and a couple of other films that came out this year, and they had a slog that wasn't looking good, and then they came out with this. Minecraft was a big hit as well. That's all Warner Brothers. And they mentioned that James Gunn and Peter Safran, who are now the two co-owners of they're already working on the next one, which I think is Supergirl, and they're already writing. They are writing a Batman. Was my point. So I don't know if Robert Pattinson is coming back as the Batman, but of course they have that TV show which is set in the same universe as as the Matt Reeves film, and
but Penguin.
I don't know the Penguin, because it's got Colin Farrell as Oswald, and I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good.
Neither have I.
So yeah, they are working on a Batman. They're currently writing it. That's the point. So. That's all I wanted to say. Back to you, Nick. What were you saying?
I think that's stupid.
It won't be out for like another 2-3 years.
Who would you rather have sex with, David Cornsweet or Nicholas Hoult?
Hands down, David Cornsweet.
Do you think?
Yeah, and I wasn't big on him. Thing is, I don't think I've seen him in anything else. Like, I know he's been in stuff. I haven't actually seen him do anything. So I was kind of like, who is this guy? But then I've seen like photos of him with a beard, and he's tall, which is a plus for me. And he just seems so wholesome, and he seems like he got a good head on his shoulders. Nick Hoult, I think, bless him, but he's doing a lot. But I've seen him in stuff that I wasn't really like, whatever. Like, he was great in Nosferatu. I think he fit that role really well. I don't think he's a great Beast, a great Hank. I think he just doesn't fit it physically.
What do you think of his Luthor?
I think it worked. I think he was good with Luthor. Yeah, I think it was just he was able to channel that sort of billionaire mask energy, and he was just like his whole motivation is just how much he hates Superman, and that came through. Like, that was clear. Yeah. There wasn't a lot of depth, but I don't think it really needed it.
I don't think you need it. I don't think we needed Lex's origin story or any shit like that. No, he's a narcissistic asshole.
Mm-hmm. In the comics, you mean? Like,
I mean, that's his character in all of them, right? And
is there a lot of depth to his character?
No, and I don't like when they try and give, like, can we just have villains be villains? Like, not everyone needs a redemption arc.
Yeah, I don't think Lex deserves a redemption story. He's just an asshole billionaire, and we've got plenty of those in the real world as well. So,
yeah, that was my favorite part of how fucking left woke it was. It was so.
But was it though?
It was so fun.
That,
like, the guy, what country was it that wasn't Israel? I loved it. Yeah. And like the guy, whatever person it was, I was like, that's fucking hilarious, because it's just like, I can't remember the first guy's name, and Netanyahu was merged into this character who was dropped onto a battlefield and killed. Fucking love it. It's great.
What are you talking about? Start over. You lost me there for a second, because I was like, no, it was meant to be like Ukraine. I thought.
No, but what the U.S. backed Moisha owned fucking military country invading and running over, killing brown children in the desert, and you thought that was Ukraine?
Because the invading country, who I forgot what they're called, is it Moravia is the one that...
Yeah, sure.
And then Yagabistan, I forgot it's just a weird-ass name. Yeah. Anyway, their language was very Russian-sounding.
Okay. Well, maybe they did that to, like, fuzz it over, but... Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't
And I
think
love
the
it.
color of the skin was a point yet, but that's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, like, the guy just looks like, I can't remember the guy who founded the first Prime Minister of Israel. He looks a little bit like him and Netanyahu burnt, like, molded into one. So that was fucking great. And they're losing their minds on the internet. They're like, how dare you make it? It's like, no one said it was Israel. If you see a territory that's slaughtering children and you think Israel, that's on you, you fuckers.
Well,
I love
just look
that.
at me. Like, I didn't even think Israel. I thought literally it was just like, I mean, obviously,
It's your American
what I was gonna say.
brainwashing coming through for
Probably,
you.
yeah.
You've not been spending
And also because they speak something they sound really Cyrillic and Eastern European, and I was like, oh, it's meant to be like
It wasn't Israel. It was Bolvoda. It's a made-up country, but you take from that what you will.
exactly. So is that why people are screaming about wokeness? Because
Yeah.
I saw some of it,
Yeah.
and I went in trying to ignore it, and I just sort of I didn't really see a lot of wokeness.
It's because you're not a fucking asshole. That's why.
Okay.
It's not a shock to your system when they say like, don't kill people.
I know, right?
Whoa, guys, that's too fucking
whoa.
far. Wait a minute, he didn't snap a guy's neck just because he couldn't think of options to do. Whoa.
What? That's so cuck behavior.
Oh, such beta.
And the only person who died in the entire film, because they made a very clear point to evacuate the city. The only person who dies is the one who gets shot in the head by Luther.
And the Jewish prime minister dude who wasn't Jewish, but
Oh, I suppose he does. He dropped from a tall height.
Yes. And yeah, the guy who gets shot in the head. That was.
Then he
That
gets his
was-
own sort of
yeah.
like news article headline at the end of the show, at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So woke they don't kill anybody. I suppose it kind of has to counteract the was it Man of Steel where they basically blow up half of New York or something like that.
And snap the guy's neck. He's like, oh my god, I have no other option. Guess I gotta snap the guy's neck.
Okay, soup.
Okay.
Okay, soups. Meanwhile, this Superman is like, no, we need to save this large monster because we'll put him in like we have to investigate him. I'm literally watching the film and I'm thinking like, where are they going to put him? Like in the desert? Like
No,
in the sea?
he's an alien Superman person. They have things for this. Like, he's got alien technology. And they would have done that, if it was in the comic books or the cartoon. They would have to do that. You can't
they've
kill
got
this cute little
they've got like
thing.
pocket universes that have infinite space, I'm sure, as well.
He was in one. He was just in one that we talked about. Took fucking too long to fight. Anyway, so yes, he can be a Boy Scout. He can be trying not to hurt anyone and won't kill anyone. That's kind of the point. So that was good.
Totally the point.
Who or what was your kind of favorite stand-up part of it or character? Was there one that you're like, brilliant, perfect? And what was your kind of weak spot?
Well, I think the weak spot we talked about already was that sort of anti-proton river. Like, it's an anti-proton river. And I'm like, what does that mean? Even anyway, it was a couple things. I also point out one thing that I didn't like, and then I go on to what I actually did like, was the fact every time he like holds up a building or like holds up like the monster from stepping on a kid or whatever, like that's cute. You're saving like one animal or saving a squirrel, like whatever. But the fact that you're trying to hold up this giant building that's falling, like you would just go through it. Like the physics do not make sense. Like try holding up a brick with a pin needle or something, a needle, and it's like, no, just go through. You just go through. It's like, how do you not sort of dent in anyway? But then again, I kind of had to let that go because it is a comic book film. It is just very, yes, it's just the things you kind of have to let go of. And in terms of physics, and if you want to watch like a good physics show, you don't watch a comic book show. But it was fine. Like I was like, oh, again, this is a sort of a me thing. I don't know anybody else who does it. What I really liked about it is the character of Mr. Terrific. He has such really good scenes.
Interesting.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But that actor was Darwin in X-Men First Class.
See,
I didn't get that until after finished watching
he's
it.
my weak spot.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just say that I really like. How, he's got a lot of good lines, and he's just really cool, and he kind of like.
He's a cool character. There's a ton of room for
never heard
him
of
to
him.
do anything. It's a lot of hand wavy stuff. And the actor's good. He just looked like he was in a CW show. It just didn't look right. And
He's a bit too dry for you.
it was too plasticky, and his delivery was just like, "Look, I'm a big, strong man." Because again, he's enormous in the comics, but he was played by, compared to David Cornsweet, kind of a skinny guy. It just... the aesthetics didn't quite work. It felt too much like a CW Arrowverse look for me.
I quite liked it, and I thought that probably because I wasn't expecting anything and I didn't know anything about the character. But the fight scene in the desert before they go into the tent with the teleporter kind of thing, where he puts Lois in a sphere and just kicks everyone's ass. Like, that was fun. It was probably a little bit too much, but it was also like he's just sort of dominating with his T spheres, and it was. I quite liked it because it felt like it was a well choreographed kind of, sort of like the scene in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 where they fight down the hallway. Like, that was clearly choreographed and was just meant to be, look at what we can do. It's just a fun collage of everyone's abilities, and it gave me feelings of that scene. So I quite liked that bit.
What song was that choreographed to?
In the Guardians of the Galaxy one or this one?
In this one.
I don't remember. Some 70s thing, whatever.
Yeah, that was my issue with it. It's like, this is... I mean,
that's just
how many times can James Gunn do that, though? Like, you can't keep giving us a cassette tape soundtrack and slow motion fight scene to this song from the 80s. I mean, you can, and it was fun, and it's great, but at that point I was like, oh my god, really? This is 1, 2, 3, I would say 4th, 5th time you've done that, and I'm like, oh.
And I also don't need like some fake band played at the end credits. You know, that punk band. Like at the end of the Christmas special, the Guardians Christmas special, I was like, whatever, just go. Band.
And people love it, and that's fine. But it just only because like so many of the films are like fan lip service, and they do the same thing over and over again. My worry is, as he is the creative lead for all of DC movies, it's like, how much interesting variation are we going to get? It may be more because he's like, well, you can't make it like mine; it has to be separate, or I don't know. That's
I guess the test then is going to be: is he going to give creative control over to somebody else who's got a different vision, or is it all going to be just copy paste of his style? As
a writer director with a very clear artistic style which people love, does that mean he's more likely to trust the writers and directors that he gets for the films rather than someone like Feige, who is a producer and not a creative in the same way, whose goal was to make sure they all match, which was it's important. It was in order to build it, but I think kind of overcompensated. But will James be like, oh great, I love this stuff, go and I trust you to do that. So. That's going to be the big test, and I think he will, because he's seen Marvel not do that, and he's like,
And the thing is, he's seen Marvel do that, and it fails. So if you remember, like, Taika Waititi's style was great the first time you saw it, and then the second time you're like, this is more of the same, but not for the same reasons, and it didn't really pull it off. And but then, like, Marvel also takes risky, bigger swings with things like I keep trying to say the Eternals, with Eternals, where it was a big screen, it was something different, it was more story led, and it I thought it was good, but it didn't really sort of click with people.
I think,
but the fact that they tried it, I think, is commendable.
Yeah, but they didn't give them enough creative control. Anyway, let's move on.
Was it? Yeah, there's also that as well.
It was a bit
they get scared.
Yeah, they're like, do that, and you pull back.
Well, hang on a second.
You just need to trust.
More fight scenes, please. More CGI. Well, maybe that's the lesson that Mr. Gunn can take. I know he's listening. I know you're listening.
Of course. I texted him before this and was like, we're going to record something about you now, so we'll send that over to you in a minute.
Please take our notes. Just figure out why. The thing is, like, if you want to give somebody control, give them complete control, and then if you mess with it, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to work out.
So we're going to my favorite
go ahead.
character that I think was just perfectly cast, I can't believe it, was Lois Lane. I think she was just such great fucking casting. She looks just like her. She has all of that kind of old school journalist gumption that Lois needs to have. She stands up to Clark, stands up to Superman, all that kind of stuff, but also really likable, really charismatic, really good heart, and she's getting in the action where she can, so she's not like, I'm going to get a story and fuck you, Clark. She's not a bitch. She manages to be this very much like intrepid reporter Lois Lane without coming across fucking annoying.
She is her own character with her own motivations that have nothing to that,
Yeah, and
that
I
may or may
feel
not
like
have anything to do with Superman.
she's an easy way. I mean, it was quite a. I think it was good. I don't know if people didn't like it. Such a great way to get the exposition is to use the journalist as like asking questions. Like, this is what happened. So it builds the whole world by having her be your POV, because her job is to get the story and find out more and be critical and give you kind of like, here's the tone, people are scared of you, that sort of stuff. And it could have come across really fucking annoying, like when the crowd turns on him, you're like, fuck you guys, you're all idiots. What you believe a fucking TikTok from Lex Luthor, and now we hate you,
Yeah.
which is the point. Like, I know it could be seen as a plot hole, but it's also like, people are stupid. People are fucking stupid, and it would absolutely happen. That a charismatic billionaire would tweet something out, and everyone would turn on him, and he's
Yeah. It was very Big Brother in 1984. What was the thing? It's like, oh, we hate Asia now, so they should change everything. That's clearly just is what happened, and people do that, especially in America, and
all the time.
If anything, this is like a film by Americans for Americans, really, because this is what the country is kind of going.
Don't be stupid. Yeah, please don't be stupid. Kind of.
Yeah.
Request. So yes, I think Lois is great. I hope they keep her, and she could be like a through line, and kind of kept it balanced. I think she was great.
I like how they gave her depth that was more than just Superman's love interest.
Yeah,
and the thing is, like I get that that was part of the story, that this sort of will they won't they kind of thing, because we know they will, but we see that it's not easy, and so that was fun. It was interesting to watch.
Yes,
and the fact that it's like she goes to whatever gang, the Justice Gang they are, and says, hey, this is where they are, we need to get them. Like, she puts it into motion herself.
Yeah.
Like, she's taking the action as opposed to letting the action happen to her.
She's
not a damsel in distress. She's not a, oh no, save me. It's like, we're gonna do this. Who's gonna help me?
That's a good point. That's so observant. I had no idea that. But that's true. It's like, she goes to the action. She doesn't let it happen to her. It's like, oh, that's why I like her. Yeah, so I think she was great.
A lot of bad stories are just like the main character exists and then the story happens around them. Whereas in this one as well, like, Superman is learning his identity, and he's got this idea of what he's supposed to do on this planet, and then that gets shattered. And so his sort of story, his journey is taking action himself to do X, Y, Z, figure out what this means, find the dog,
That fucking dog was so annoying, and I know it was supposed to.
Let's talk about the dog.
The dog was so fucking annoying, but like it was supposed to be. Like, it's not because it was bad.
To be annoying?
Yes, because it's a badly trained super dog that you cannot control because it's immensely powerful, and Supergirl has not been letting it run around and do whatever it wants and destroy everything.
Is that allegorical to real life? You need to train your dogs.
Because it's true. Like, so many people have like, oh, here's this dog. Oh, he's just playing. It's like, he's literally shitting on the floor and ripping everything up. Fucking train your fucking dog.
Yeah. Can you put your dog on a lead, please? Oh, he's just a dog. Yeah.
Oh, he's just a puppy. It's like, well, he can break fucking skyscrapers in half. You need to do something. So that's also a precursor to see what kind of Supergirl film we're gonna get. She is clearly not taking this as seriously as Clark is, which will be fun. I think she'll be very good, Millie.
The problem that I had with the dog is that I can't think of any time that it's not CGI. Like, it's a completely CGI dog.
Yeah.
And the effect that has, that no one touches the dog. No one is petting the dog, caressing the dog. The dog jumps on people.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And at one point I was like, hang on, no one's like cuddling like you would pet a dog in real life.
Especially if you want us to like care about it. Like, when he's so upset, where's the dog? It's like, well,
like,
that's another great point. We're on fire today. Wow.
It's like, I've thought about this episode.
I have.
Because obviously you can't have it complete. You can't. I mean, maybe the point was that if you don't make it 100% CGI,
the jump between the two would be quite jarring.
It would look too jarring. Yeah. And the fact is, like, you've got to have this dog flying and hooked up to things. Like, you don't want to do that to a real dog, obviously.
No.
And the depiction is just disturbing enough. But then, like, I don't know, have a stand-in dog so you can pet the dog. Just like do it, and like if you just let it run around, naughty dog. Do you think that the point was because he was naughty? Like, I kind of felt like they were beleaguering the sort of, oh, isn't he cute? He's like, oh, he's a very bad dog, but he does sort of save the day sometimes a little bit. Was that the point, or was it just like, should you have just let the dog stay home the whole time?
Uh,
Was the bad dog played cute silly, or was it the bad dog is a liability kind
does
of thing?
James Gunn always have animals in his films?
Probably.
Does he do that?
I mean,
Because I mean, that
rabbits
was
and
one of the reasons Guardians 3 was so good. Was
yeah.
his the love
Was
of
on top of my
animals kind of
list.
thing. Yes. Just another way
Maybe.
to get people to care. But I also love the fact that like Superman couldn't beat the shit out of Lex Luthor, so the workaround for that was, oh, stop, don't put him down. That was great. It's like beat the shit out of him. The dog can beat the shit out of him. That was very satisfying to
I
watch. So
forgot
I
about
think
that. I
that's
didn't realize that.
that's a good get out of jail because you want some consequences and you can't have Superman do it,
Yep.
which is why Hot Girl dropped Netanyahu in the desert, not Superman. So you can get other people to do it, but you can't get
Right.
him to do it.
Superman didn't kill the big beast. It was Green Lantern. And
Yeah.
oh, was it? Oh, no, I forget.
Yes.
No, because
Yeah.
it was Mr. Terrific with the bombs in the stomach kind of thing.
Rah, rah.
So yeah, that's the dog. And Supergirl, by the way, who was a cameo, that's Millie Alcock.
Sure
I
is.
saw in the credits. I was like, oh.
I mean, you can also see it on her face when she was in it, and you see her.
Didn't because well, I mean, there's no close up, so I didn't get it.
There's a whole close up, like right on her face, as the dog is like pulling her around. She's like, oh,
Well, she looks very different than a young.
Targaryen.
What was her name? Not Rhaenyra. Than a young Rhaenyra. But she looks very different.
She looked. I think it was quite obvious, but also we knew she was Supergirl.
Yeah,
You
but
knew
I
that
didn't.
she'd been
'Cause-
cast.
well, the
So
thing
that
is,
I'll
as
be
soon as I know,
interested.
as soon as I know that I'm going to watch something, I try not to.
I
look
agree.
at all
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of the,
yeah. That's fair.
the
That's
lead up
fair.
to it.
But I didn't know Supergirl would be in the film. I knew that
Mm-hmm.
Millie was going to be Supergirl. That's all. Is that the
I
next
think your
one?
cousin is home.
Oh, Alan Tudyk. I know he's in every fucking James Gunn film, but
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
And
Just
Nathan Fillion.
and Nathan
The
Fillion,
two
which
go-
has
the two
become
kinda
a
go together.
which has become. I also love Nathan Fillion, and it's become a running joke that he keeps using Nathan Fillion and putting him in the worst fucking outfits and making his life hell, and it's hilarious and it's great.
so funny.
But Nathan delivers every time, and he was because he's been the voice of Hal in a load of the cartoons, so he's been Green Lantern in a lot of the animated
Different Green Lantern though.
Hal Jordan.
Oh, has he been? Because he wasn't. He was Guy something.
Yes, so in this one, because you couldn't make him Hal, because someone's gonna be Hal Jordan. It's gonna be what's his face.
Hal Jordan's like the main.
He's the
Green
first.
Lantern,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. So you couldn't have him be that one because someone's already cast to be him. Although I don't know what.
Really?
Yeah, because they're doing the TV show. It's that Kyle guy.
Yeah. The True Detective kind of.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
which could be fun. So you had to you couldn't have him do that. But Guy Gardner is the annoying Green Lantern that everyone fucking hates. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Loved
And that's
it.
another character was like he didn't need that much depth. Like there's enough for him.
No,
to
but
play
it
around with
worked. It was great. Yes, it was like he's an asshole, but he's not a bad guy. That sort of stuff.
Yep.
He was
Yep.
great.
The dude was right, eventually. But Alan Tudyk as the voice.
I love him.
He's
so
done so many voices lately.
Yep.
He's just like everything. Have you seen Resident Alien?
I
TV
watched
show.
the first episode. It didn't catch my interest.
It's very much a family show. It's very cute.
Yeah.
My dad used to watch that all the time, and it was like the last show that he watched. So I kind of like haven't watched the end of it. It's still on, and he's very good.
It's
in
still going, right? It's got another season.
I think so. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's got a final season or anything. Who else? Okay? Why do we need a hot girl?
Because they're trying to. I don't know. See,
Is she a DEI hire?
No, she's in the animated show. She's been in comic books for decades. So it was fitting that they used her. You know, like when they made the Justice League cartoon, which I obsessed with from like 2001 or whatever it was. They put Hawk Girl in it instead of Hawkman because they needed another woman. They couldn't have Wonder Woman be the only girl character.
Okay.
So they used her, who is a real character, but quite a why are you using her? But she looks great and that sort of stuff. She is known to non-comic book reading, cartoon watching, so like she has a little bit of background character celebrity, I would say. Plus, she's the actress from The Last of Us, and she's fucking brilliant in that show.
I've heard she was in it. Is it second season? She's from.
Yeah, and from the second season, and she's fucking awesome. So if they keep her in and they have her as this kind of like ensemble cast, she's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's what I like. A lot of these characters who are just sort of being peppered in, they're meant to be like, oh, they started here, and they're gonna get exposition later.
Sure.
Like they're gonna get sort of explored in other films. Like there's a Sean Gunn cameo at the very end as Maxwell Lord.
I didn't stay. It was at the post credits.
No, it was.
Oh,
it was towards the end when the secret about Lex Luthor comes out. There's like a very brief sort of montage of.
Yes.
I didn't recognize it as him, to be honest, but I did see the words Maxwell Lord. And I'm like, I think I know that name from somewhere. But he's
Max Lord. You have to give me the stones.
Was he in the Wonder Woman sequel as well?
Pedro was Max Lord.
Maxwell Lord. I remember that. I didn't watch that one either.
Don't watch it. Oh, what a fucking abortion of a film that was.
A lot of. And I really want to like that one because it has what's her face in it as the villain, Cheetah. Not Cheetara. Is he called Cheetah?
Yeah. Oh god.
Was it Kristen Wiig or something?
It was Kristen Wiig, and we don't have time or energy to cover that, nor inclination.
Unless our patrons want us to, just write in and let us know.
No,
we will if you really.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
So back to Hawk Girl quickly. Like, what is her powers? Is it just she flies and has a weapon?
So
like a spiked mace.
Again, my first knowledge of her is from the cartoon where she's.
Is that where she got her start? Was in that cartoon?
No, she's a comic book character from a long time. So in the cartoon, she's standard alien, like strong alien cop, wings, weapon, race of alien bird people. Cool. Which may be the thing. So the Hawkman and Hawk Girl, Katara and Shaira Hall, their characters have been around on Earth for centuries, and they die and get reincarnated and always find each other. That's kind of their connection thing. So they may be aliens that do that, or just I don't know. I don't know enough about it because it would have happened so long ago. I was trying to catch up when it was the new 52, when the universe was rebooted. So I got told an even more convoluted story that was wrong. So I am not your source of information here. So she is a character that's been around. She's strong, flies, and smacks people in the face with a mace made of nth metal, which disrupts magic, which is a get out, a very useful tool. In
what the weapon she carries?
Yes, it's made of nth metal, which disrupts magic. So when everything is defeated, you send her in, and it's kind of a.
That's more interesting than what I saw in the film. Then.
Yeah,
instantly more interesting. Like, oh, I didn't realize that about her.
That's
cool. What about the rest of the folks at the Daily Planet? How do we feel about them?
I don't like Wendell Price in a lot of the stuff he's in because he's the.
I think it's Pierce.
Pierce, I apologize. Pierce? I don't know actually. And I get it confused because it's Perry in the film.
Yeah,
Wendell Pierce.
Perry White.
Perry White. Wendell Pierce. Because he's always like this. Sorry, not to be disrespectful, but he's always this fat old grumpy black guy, and it's a bit like, oh god, in CIA stuff, and he's like, no, I'm gonna kick that sort of stuff. You're like, oh god, learn your place.
They knew what they were casting, I guess.
But he was great. He was perfect as Perry. He's like, take no shit. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a good guy. Let's get on with it. It's he doesn't have to be running after people, jumping from rooftops when you're like, that wasn't you, Wendell. You can just sit in an office and yell at people.
Who's jumping off rooftops?
What's that John Krasinski thing on Amazon?
The actor was in it, Jack Ryan.
That one. So Wendell was in that, and it's just I'm just let him sit behind a desk.
That's fine.
But I thought he was great as Perry. Great choice as Perry. Charismatic, cute.
Do you think we didn't have enough of the Daily Planet?
No, I don't need more. That's where Lois works, and Jimmy's there, and so is Clark, but he's busy saving the world. I don't need a spin-off of the Daily Planet. Please, fucking God, no. When we watched it, I went with my straight friend, and at one point he was like, "Why do the women like Jimmy? Have I missed something? Is that a thing in the comic books?" I'm like, Oh, they all, like, maybe he's just got a massive dick or something.
He's got a big dick. That's all.
Yeah, right?
Got a massive penis.
Like a skinny nerdy guy, but then they're like, and he's got a massive dong and he knows how to use it because he's awkward.
That's exactly what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all it is.
And I can respect that.
Like, sure, like that's how it is, and he's, begrudgingly going on a date with this Eve character. Like, fine, whatever, just do it.
I mean, she's also very beautiful and very nice to save the world and smarter than you thought because she was taking photos of everything the whole time. Spoiler, guys. Spoiler, guys. But that was cute. She was funny. That sort of stuff. I didn't need any more Daily Planet. It was Lois's show, and I thought that was good.
Yeah, I agree. I just remember seeing a comment of a couple of friends of mine that were just like, I wanted to see more of them. Like, I didn't. I don't care.
I didn't.
It's fine.
I don't. Please.
God, no. If anything, I wanted to see less of them because I was like, who are these two random other people? I know.
Yeah.
I know Lois and Jimmy and Clark and.
Who was the guy from SNL?
Harry
Who was
Mason.
he supposed to be?
Beck Bennett, like, love him. I don't know. He's a sportscaster. Like, why is there a sportscaster now?
Why?
Who's that random woman they called? Was it Brandt or something like that? Like, I don't know who that is.
Betty Brandt? No, wait,
Betty
that's
Brandt from
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Grant, is it?
Cat Grant.
Is it Grant? It is Grant. Okay.
It's Cat Grant. Yes, that's
I'm like, who?
Why? I think Cat Grant is a super. Well, she was in the Supergirl TV. She was Callista Flockhart in the Supergirl TV show. So she's a definite real character that they may use later. Weird looking character with a terrible wig. No excuse.
Yes, I mean,
no excuse for that. Unless that's her character. Unless that's her character flaw. Cat Grant and her shitty wigs and the guy from SNL. Nah, we didn't need that.
Everything's got a wig nowadays.
Most of them, yeah, would have been wigs.
Superdog probably had a wig on as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
So there's this kind of world that they've built up is I don't know how I feel about the whole intro saying 300 years ago this happened and 3 decades ago. It's like, okay, that's kind of it's a bit sort of expositional plot kind of thing. But then later on in the film, you see like these big battles that are happening in the background, like superhero. This is all part of James Gunn's Gods and Monsters, phase 1 of the DCU, and it's like, how do we feel about the fact that they're just always there? These superheroes have existed.
Yeah, fine.
All those humans.
Fine.
Like, no one died. Like, no one's got this big catastrophe. Like, everyone has to evacuate Metropolis now, and they just go. They're like, okay, all right, fine. Bit of an annoyance. I guess I'll have to go.
I don't have a problem with that.
Is that just sort of part of the universe then?
I guess it's just so we don't have to be like, what? Who is he? It's like, shut the fuck up.
The building blew up. Like,
shut the fuck up. We're used to this. There's another one, and we can't start from the beginning again. Like, he's been around for 100 years. Let's just go.
Superman as a character,
Superman as a character. I think like 90 years. It's pretty damn close.
In this universe. Sorry, this is Siren. I was waiting for the siren. Fuck off.
Someone could be dying, John. That's so mean of you.
That's dying.
That's police. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I can't see. It didn't drive in the direction I thought.
I feel like ambulance is a little bit more sounding rather than
that's our intro. There we go. So what else can we say about this? Or should we talk about what's upcoming?
What's what?
I'm gonna look up actually what is the next film.
Well, I saw the poster for Supergirl. That would make sense.
It's an American media franchise and shared universe based on characters from the DC Comics publications. It was created by James Gunn and Peter Safran, co-chairmen and co-CEOs of DC Studios. All right, it's enough of that. Because obviously the TV shows are part of this as well, aren't they? Because officially the first TV show was it Creature Commandos?
Yeah, have you watched it? Yeah.
Part of this as well. No, I know that I told you I would find a way to download it, but I failed at that assignment, didn't I?
I had it. I can give it to you.
Did you get it? Did you watch it then?
Yes.
Is it just one series, or is it one series for now? Don't know.
I'm not going to answer that because you haven't watched it yet.
Oh, hang on.
But guess who's the voice in it? Alan Tudyk. So.
Of course he is.
It's great.
What's the link between Creature Commandos and this film?
I don't know. It's Suicide Squad. It's a spin-off of like weirdos that wouldn't be in Suicide Squad. Kind of like it's the same setup with the same Rick Flag Waller setup.
Oh, that's what it was. There was a character from in the sort of like when Lex Luthor's talking to like the heads of the CIA and whatever else, and fucking Crossbones is there as well as Rick Flag Senior. And I was like, hang on a second. One of the people from there, I think, was in Suicide Squad or Creature Commandos or something like that. The black woman, I think. Don't know her name. So here's the lineup for the next
Go.
for the DCU. Are you ready?
Yes.
So Superman's first film came out July 11th
Yes.
in the US. The next film is Supergirl.
Yes. When?
Currently due June 2026.
That's the next one?
That's the next one.
Shit,
This
okay.
is just films. I don't know if TV shows. TV shows is a different section.
They'll do TV before then, yeah.
And the one after that, which is due out in September 2026, is called Clayface.
Yes!
I've not heard of this. Like, what?
Do you know who Clayface is?
I know Clayface is a Batman villain.
And this is a film?
And I've played it. I've fought him in Arkham Asylum and other games. Yeah, film directed by James Watkins, who... Oh, it's written by Mike Flanagan.
You're just saying white guy names. I don't know who these people are.
Mike Flanagan is got some movie coming out as well.
Great. Thanks for filling in those gaps. That's cool.
My pleasure.
Clayface...
James Watkins is known for nothing.
Cool. Clayface is a great animation character. I just love him in the cartoons and in the Justice League ones and in that new revamped Batman Cape Crusader thing on Amazon. Fucking great character.
Is that the animated one?
Yes, the new one from like this year. But a whole film that's going to be so CGI. Weird choice. It's a weird choice of all the characters.
I guess because he wants to do something that's not been seen before.
Not going straight into a Batman, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, exactly. And then, But the one after that, there's 3 films that are currently, quote, in development. One of them is called The Authority, which is just about...
yes. Yep.
Whatever.
There's gays in that one, aren't there? There's gay...
Gunn describes the Authority as a team that thinks the world is completely broken. The only way to fix it is to take things into their own hands, whether that means killing people, destroying heads of state, or changing governments, etc. Basically, like Jack Nicholson's character in A Few Good Men, the one who says, like, you can handle the truth. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know anything. Is that a group from the comic books? Okay, fine. And then also in development is a film called The Brave and the Bold, which is going to be centered around the Wayne family.
Yeah.
Including the son as the current iteration of Robin. Is it Damian?
Damian Wayne.
As Robin. And then also Swamp Thing, which is clearly about Swamp Thing. Yeah. Weird choices. And then on the docket, they've got plans for Teen Titans as a film, Bane and Deathstroke as a film, Sergeant Rock, Wonder Woman, and then Justice League. Not necessarily in that order. But that's
These are weird choices. For films, I can understand doing them as TV shows because it's all interconnected because of HBO, but that's weird. Right.
So look at TV shows.
Yeah, because I think I'm more excited for the TV shows, quite frankly.
Creature Commandos, which was last released. The last episode was in January this year.
It was this year, okay.
One season with 7 episodes. And also, they're including Peacemaker.
Yeah, season 2. I love Peacemaker. I think it's fucking great. But it is the same thing again. It's James Gunn again.
And I think his cameo was quite fun in the Superman film as well.
Yeah, great.
Lanterns is the one that we were talking about before. About
yes,
the
it
Lanterns.
is. That could be really, really good or really disappointing if it's not really, really good, basically.
Oh, and that's not James Gunn. That's showrunner by somebody else. And then also in development is Waller.
That could be, as a TV show. That could be great.
Paradise Lost, which could be anything.
Yes, but I think they're zhuzhing it to what they originally planned. I've seen clips of him mention that they want to do something a little bit different with it on the press tour than originally planned. Paradise Lost is just Wonder Woman. It's Paradise Island.
Right. Yes, I have seen something about that. Yeah, and the last one is Booster Gold, which I don't remember.
That's going to be hilarious. That should be James Gunn. He should have done Booster Gold because that
TVA at the moment. But those are the current sort of in development, and then there's other sort of options.
Way more excited for the TV shows. Lanterns, super exciting. And like if they did originally like this, if the spec for Paradise Lost was like Wonder Woman, Game of Thrones style, I'm like, yeah, thank you.
I mean, that's also what they say. Like they're trying to sell it, so it's like, get excited for it. The more people get excited for it, the more they have an excuse to put more money into it.
Because it could be such a great show of just like all female cast. It has to be all female cast, any time period, because they don't know. All sorts of ethnicities, it doesn't matter, and it can just be island fucking politics of what would happen if an immortal race of super strong women lived on an island for centuries.
That's pretty good. How old is Diana Prince then? She's like one of the younger
2,000 years old.
Really? Huh.
I don't know. It's sliding time scale. They change it all the time.
So I guess I should watch Creature Commandos.
You should. I think I've got it. I'll lend you the DVD.
Yes, fax me the DVDs.
Yes,
know how that works. What's a DVD?
That's
yeah. Link it to me.
I will do.
So, show me where I can get a copy of the DVDs in my country. Cool.
It is on Sky now, I think, or on one of the streaming services. It's on it now.
I don't remember what we have now. We were talking about getting Paramount Plus, but now that's not happening because they've capitulated to.
It's shit.
The US
don't
government.
Get it.
And also, there's nothing on it except Star Trek.
There's nothing.
No, that's what it was. Was the new Star? I was talking about what new Star Trek I should watch. Now that we've finished Voyager.
Yes, you have officially finished Voyager.
One thing I didn't ask was like, what's next now? No one. Okay, I'll make it a poll. I'll make it a poll on our Patreon. If you like this episode and you want to help out, give us a shout out at patreon.com/gaygeeks. It's free and you have access to polls and other stuff, new stuff. If you want to become a paid member, that's great. It helps us out for as little as $1 a month, I think. Otherwise, you can send us an email if you want to. Let us know what you think of the show, or if you have suggestions for future episodes, email us at incompletegeekspodcast@gmail.com. While you're here, like this show, give it a thumbs up, give it a 5-star review on whatever platform of choice that you're listening on. And check us out on the socials. We're on TikTok and Instagram. Our handles there are at incompletegeeks, and give us a follow while you're there. How'd you like that?
I don't need to do anything. You've done it all.
That was the fastest I've ever done it.
That's great. You were on a mission today. Great.
Is there anything else you want to add, by the way? I just kind of launched into the
Nope. Let's. That's great. There's probably tons we could talk about Superman, but I'm not a Superman expert. I know of him through his kind of like main appearances media, and I'm kind of fine to leave it at that. Sorry if we got anything wrong, if there's a deep cut reference that we missed or something that you feel passionately about, we got it wrong. Sorry, but you know what? We're not complete geeks.
But we're working on it.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Waves.
Waves to the
Bye-bye.
The YouTube crowd. Right, I'll stop that.